Hey guys, it's Drea. Today I have for you a decluttering video of sorts. I've done this before. I'm basically decluttering my Sephora loves list. I actually made my purchase for the VIB sale already, so this isn't really about that. It's just that I haven't gone through my Sephora loves list in probably at least like 6 to 8 months and taking out things that I'm no longer interested in. So I like to do this here and there and kind of discuss it with you. So I actually am going to be doing this differently than I ever have before because I figured out that I can screen record my phone and I should be able to put it up here and we should be able to look at it together, which will be good, right? I can only screen record 5 minutes at a time, so I'm gonna have to stop at some point and upload it and then come back, but that will be deleted from this video. You won't have to worry about that. So I have mine sorted from the date that I added it newest to the date that I added it oldest. So I'm probably gonna scroll through fairly quickly this stuff at the front because I just added a lot of this. A couple moisturizers that are still kind of on my mind. The Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, I didn't buy it in the sale. If I was gonna buy it, I feel like I would have bought it in the sale, but I'm still not ready to say no yet, because I really like the color story, but I don't love Morphe shadows. I bought another Morphe palette during the sale, so we'll see if maybe I like fall in love with them, and then maybe I'll buy it. Okay, an eye cream, still on my mind. This Kaja Bouncy Shimmer eyeshadow trio, I could see myself buying it, but it's not really something that, like, there are so many things ahead of it. So I feel like I want to remove it, but I'm not quite ready yet. Okay, let's just go past a few of these skincare things because they're all on here just kind of as bookmarks, not kind of like I don't want to actually purchase all of them. They're all kind of bookmarked though. The Natasha Denona Mini Bloom Blush. If I was going to buy a Natasha Denona blush, it would be a mini just for the price. This Mueller perfume, I probably should remove this because literally I don't know what it smells like and I'm not going to be able to try it in store for quite a long time. So let's go ahead and remove that because really I'm limiting myself to one fragrance purchase a year by myself, not necessarily like gifts and stuff, but I don't think it would be that one. Okay, this Benefit Double the Precision is out of stock, but I purchased it in the sale, so I'm going to remove that one. Now this next one, this one is where I'm like really... Okay, the Violet Voss Best Life 2 palette. I put it in here when it was full price. It is now $49. These are Canadian prices, by the way. It's now $49. It's on sale. Plus, I could get an extra 20% off that, and I still kind of don't want it. Like, I have the Best Life one, and I like it a lot, and I think that's why I added this one in here, because I like the first one a lot. But if I'm not going to buy it at $49 plus 20% off, then I'm probably not going to buy it. So I should remove that one. Okay, this is a new Makeup Forever Shine Control. It's a mini, but I'm going to remove it just because I don't even use Shine Control setting sprays anymore. I would use one if I got it like as a deluxe sample size, but I'm not going to purchase any. This Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Blush, it just looks so pretty. I can't delete it yet. The Violet Voss palette is still kind of on my side-eyeing. Do I want it or not? The Amrezy palette I purchased. I'm going to remove that. Let's scroll past the skincare. This concealer, I love it. I'm just trying to use up other ones first, so that stays on here. Scroll past the skincare. Okay, this Ciate Marbled Metals eyeshadow, I still want it, but I haven't purchased it yet. That's what this love list should be for, not just for like things you're like meh about. Speaking of meh, I should delete the Anastasia Norvina Pro palette. I don't know. I don't like the layout of them. That's what it is. If it wasn't for the weird, nonsensical layout of these Norvina palettes, I probably would purchase one. But I hate how it has no cohesion. So I'm going to remove that. Skincare. Oh, this Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. No, this needs to come out. It is, I tried a sample of this from in-store months ago. It's terrible. It's like just the thickest, most mask-like foundation I have ever worn. It was awful. So that comes off. Mascara, I kind of want to try it because I love my other Stila mascara and I kind of want to try this one, so I'll leave it on for now. Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. I'm going to remove that. I have so many concealers that I want to use up, and then I have other ones like the Josie Maran that I love that I would purchase anyway, so I'm going to delete that. skincare, Hourglass. These, I don't know, I love those Ciate ones so much more, and I also love the Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pots. So I'm gonna remove both of these Hourglass. I know people love them, but I just love other things more. Skincare. I'm gonna delete both of these Tarte. They're out of stock. I bought one of them for Alex last Christmas, but I don't really need them for myself. This Melt Cosmetics Digital Dust Highlighter, I added this because I'm pretty sure I saw Tara Baby swatch it, and I think it's more of a blush, and now that I'm remembering that, I'm wanting it again. Like, the other day I was looking at this going, what? I don't need that. And now that I'm remembering where I saw it, I'm like, I remember thinking that was beautiful, so I'm going to leave that on here. I'm going to delete both of these Natasha Denona eyeshadows because I just don't use liquid eyeshadows unless it's the Stila Glitter and Glow. And then here are some of the Chrome Paint Shadow Pots. I'm going to leave them all on here for now. Nothing I'm going to purchase anytime soon, but I do love them. I came really close to buying them in store a few months ago, but I'm going to leave them on here for now. So the Viseart Warm Edit eyeshadow palette, I don't know what it is. I'm just not into Viseart. I know, like, that's sacrilegious, but I just am not drawn to them. I've tried them here and there. I have one palette. I do like it. I honestly, this sounds so bad, but I think it's the packaging. I think it's just because I find their packaging so boring. So I'm going to delete this. It might be awesome. I just can't. Skincare, that's definitely on my list. A Tarte highlighter, still kind of in the back of my mind. This Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash, I'm going to delete this just because I have a few exfoliating face washes and I'm far away from using them up, so I definitely don't need this. And the one I really like is the Lee Swatche Rose one, and if I was going to repurchase one, it would be that one. So I'm going to delete this. Huda Beauty, Neon Obsessions. I could see myself purchasing this if it went on sale, like a really good sale. But I have the orange one, which I love, and I just don't need this right now. I'm also going to delete this Viseart palette, the Petite Pro 5 Soleil. Even though the color story is up my alley, I just can't, I don't know, I'm just bored by it. I don't know why. Natasha Denona Sunrise, I don't need this. I'm kind of over almost everything Natasha Denona. I find the brand a little bit kind of boring now. I still love my green brown palette, but I just don't get excited by anything. Probably because it's a combination of, like, it's not new anymore, like the brand isn't super new, and also the fact that it's very expensive, so I kind of like put like blinders on towards it. So I'm going to delete that. I do really kind of like the idea of this Tan Bronze and Glow palette. I don't know that it'll ever end up in my collection, but I still think it's pretty. Jouer blush, I love the packaging on those more than anything. I'm going to leave it on there for now. I'm not ready to delete it yet. This Natasha Mini Bronze and Glow, I could see myself purchasing that. I'm sure the minis are like probably the size of eyeshadow pans, but I'll leave it in there. It's only 26 bucks. The First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Coconut Water Cream. This one is actually one of my favorite moisturizers of all time. So that's why I kind of keep it in there, just so that if I ever want to repurchase it, it's sitting in there. This Melt Cosmetics Gemini palette, I don't need this. The color story I probably have 4 times over, and I do like Melt Cosmetics formula a lot, but I don't need this one. So I'm going to delete that now that I've touched it. Remove. That MAC blush is just pretty, so is the Buxom one. This Marc Jacobs Accomplice Instant Blurring Beauty Powder. I touched them in store. I just don't really know what the point of it is. It felt like kind of nice. I don't see how it could really do much to blur, so I'm going to delete that. This Bumble and Bumble is on my list all the time. I repurchase it constantly. The Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I actually have 2 full-size ones of these. I have one beside my bed, and I have one that I keep at work, even though I'm not there. So I don't need to repurchase this anytime soon. I'm sure it'll take me like 2 years to get through 2 of them. The Anastasia Power Duo Brow, like, value set. I don't really use brow gels anymore at all, except for like the the Make Me Brow from Essence, and that's $3. I don't need this. I need to delete that. Summer Fridays masks are amazing. The Too Faced Better Than Sex Easy Glide Liquid Liner. I'm going to remove this only because I love the Clinique one so much. I just repurchased it and I just don't see the point in trying a new one unless I were to get like a deluxe sample size of it. Both of these Stila Glitter and Glows, I just want. I want them both. I actually used to have Sunset Cove and then it went bad. Did I have both of these? I think I actually had both of these and they both went bad, and that's why I want them back, because I love them. Let's delete this Sephora collection liner. Don't need that. The Pharmacy Green Clean. Oh, I love it so much. That's why it's in here. This First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Pores Be Gone Matte Primer. It's an interesting idea, but I have lots of primers and I don't really like using super mattifying primers anymore, so I'm gonna just delete that one. The retinol eye cream I have. Oh, there's another one of those dip brow gels. Let's delete that. Both of these Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, I kind of still want to try eventually. I'm on a lipstick no buy right now, but I still like the idea of both of these, and the colors are like right up my alley. This Natasha Chroma Crystal Top Coat, don't need that, delete. The IT Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream, I'm going to delete that one. I really research eye creams before I purchase them because that is such an important part of my skincare routine. So that one is not something that I would use. I would definitely use a few other ones before I would try that one. Both of these incredible products are intriguing. The First Time Bounce Blush and the Lid Slick Eye Pigment, they're also very affordable, but I'm not ready to purchase them now, but I'm not ready to delete them off here. Okay, let's just go through the rest of this real quick because I'm pretty sure most of this is going to stay on here. I'm not going to talk about everything. I am going to delete the Morphe M439 though because I have that brush, don't need it. Some more eye cream, favorite toner, some more brushes just in case. I will delete the Morphe sponge. I don't see myself trying that. I have so many of the BH ones that I love, so I'm going to delete that. MAC products that I haven't tried that I should really get around to trying a MAC foundation one of these days. These Natasha highlighters, I've never been able to swatch them, so they remain in here because they're on my those might be really nice list. This Natasha blush just remains on here because the swatches are gorgeous. I'm pretty sure I have dupes of it in my collection, but I just can't remove this yet. And that's the end of the list. These last three things are kind of always in the back of my mind as well. That is the end of my Sephora Loves list. It was pretty long, but I bet you a lot of you have longer ones. I love doing this. It just kind of refreshes the Loves list after being stagnant for so long. And I really like going through it and actually talking it through with you because it really kind of helps me to decide. It's a really good decision maker. So I hope that you found this video helpful, informative, entertaining. I don't know, one of those things. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.